Well, hello all signs, and welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. As to start off with, I apologise I didn't get many reads out. I got one read out last week. I apologise for that. I've been busy at work, a little bit more so than normal, and I decided I was just going to have a break this weekend when I got home. I was extra tired, and I've used it to recharge my batteries, so I can do better tarot reads for you now. Okay, we're going to do an all signs weekly overview. This is to basically see what incoming energies you have to deal with this week. Basically, it's the incoming energies of the universe at the moment and divided up into 12 little sections. Okay, it is important that you don't just go by your star sign, because the energies of the universe don't actually work just on star signs, funny enough. And that's just something we've made up. It's observations by people over many years, realizing that at certain points and certain times and planets are in certain places in certain constellations, again, we've made up, certain things happen. So yeah, take a note of all the cards around your card. Take note of all the cards on the table. Any of them what resonate with you, take note of them. And then watch those particular videos for that week, okay? It's not just your star sign, it's all the other star signs around you. They all play a part. If it was just your star sign, the world would be just made up of that star sign, and it would be a boring place. Okay, all that being said, please remember this is a general read. I am dealing with more than one energy coming in because I'm dealing with more than one viewer. Okay, and to start with, we have a Wheel of Fortune before I do my cut. It would pay if you go back and look at my weekly or my monthly overviews I've done for you, all the different water signs, stars, or water signs, fire signs, earth signs, and air signs. Okay, I've just literally categorized them into that. It's general enough. Most of you will be dealing with the same sort of energy there or thereabouts. Okay, week 2, which we are in now, the water signs had a 9 of Swords. The fire signs had a Wheel of Fortune, which we had at the beginning of the cut. The earth signs had a Hanged Man, and the air signs had a Chariot. Okay, we've got Justice after the cut. So the energies are changing, mainly for the better, I feel. People are wanting to come and bring you justice. You are getting your justice this week. Okay, in one way or another. Okay, there is, I do feel a little niggling undercurrent of energy. Some of you are getting offered justice, but it's not the justice you want or feel you are due. Okay, so there we go. That signifies the start of the read. That's going to be Aries. The overall energy is the 6 of Pentacles. Balance. Justice. Okay, that's all what justice is about. Bringing balance. Okay, so Aries, you have got the 7 of Cups. I feel this is the illusion of choices, not actually choices in themselves. It looks like you have many different options to go for, but you know there's just actually one real option you want to be going for. And that this is your energy. This is not actually energy coming in to you. This is the energy you're going to be faced with, so to speak. The energies coming in towards you is just this one energy. It's the choice you need to make or should be making. But as always, you can go against your intuition and choose something else. But use your free will, go against something else. But you will think there's lots of different options. Most of these options are there to test you, to see if you've learned your lessons and are in the place to actually go to the justice and then the world instead of the justice and the fool. Some of you are going to fall by the wayside and go back to the start and have to relearn this lesson again. The bulk of you, I feel, will actually be moving on to the World card, a new start, and you will pick the right one after a bit of deliberation. Okay. Taurus, you have got the 2 of Swords. You have got, well, it's a little bit like Aries there. You've got decisions, you've got choices to make. Yours is a little bit different. Yours is a choice of 2 or more. Okay. Both of which have their pros and cons. And And I feel both of them are actually kind of like quite good for you, but you got to choose which one. You can't have both. Okay, you got to choose which new start you want to go for. Gemini, you have got the Five of Swords. You may notice the picture quality is better. You may notice I've got a little bit more room on my camera because my next card's going to come to about there, which leaves me a little bit of extra space on the end of the table there. I am using a new camera, by the way. This is another reason that I've had a bit of a stall up on my videos, because I've been getting familiarized with my new camera. But you got the Five of Swords. Your energy is coming towards you, not to deliver a false victory. It's because they've had a false victory. They've realized what they thought was their victory, what they thought was real and good, isn't. It was just a facade. It was just an illusion. I'm getting a little bit of that Seven of Cups energy. It would not surprise me, Gemini, if we have a Queen or King of Wands in your read come the time I do it. Okay, which will probably be about the third read in my sequence this time round. Okay, but they are coming to you with their tail tucked between their legs. They're coming to you from a point of a false victory, a realization of a false victory, and they're realizing that the real victory was actually you. Okay, Cancers. God, jeez, I talked that up, didn't I, Gemini? There, as I said, the cards around your own sign are quite important to the read as well. Yeah. The Queen of Wands, it's all about a facade. I actually used that word talking about this one. They've realized that what they had was not real. It was an illusion. There was a facade, a fascia, okay, something put in place. It's like you win a trip to a magnificent hotel and you go through the door and you find out all what that magnificent hotel was is just another motel somewhere, but with a big massive brick wall in front of it, which is all nicely decorated with ornate windows and balconies, which aren't actually real. They're just holes in walls, and you walk in and it might as well be a caravan park behind there. Okay, Cancer, the Queen of Wands. It's not the same Queen of Wands I was talking about for Gemini. This Queen of Wands is a passionate energy, someone wanting to communicate the passion they have for you, and someone who is kind of the life and soul of the party, but there is a little bit of fakeness about it. Out in public, they're the life and soul of the party. Behind closed doors, they are a different person. They're quiet and they're reserved, and they're actually very much like you, Cancer. They like the home life. They like sitting at home and not having to be the life and soul of the party. They like the quiet, easy times, away from the madding crowd, so to speak. Leo, you have got someone is thinking about you. They're reflecting on past happy times they've had for you. It is a card of the soulmate. It is a soul connection card. It is some of the feelings they're having and reflecting on could possibly be from previous lives that they've had with you. I feel with this card there's a little bit of action involved in it. There's a little bit of movement coming towards you with this card. Those good memories they're having with you is driving them away from what they're in at the moment. Okay, I'm not clarifying these. Well, I am. I'm going to be clarifying this Queen of Wands in a little bit because it's the Cancer season at the moment, and if you have your birthday this week or this coming week, it'll be your birthday clarification. It would only be for Cancerians who are watching this who have birthdays, okay, this week. It will rub off a little bit on all the Cancerians, but it won't be quite 100% for all the Cancerians. Okay, so yes, Leo, you have got a soulmate thinking about you and slowly coming back towards you. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that it's changing. If you had someone who like showed some interest but then disappeared off the face of the earth, they're actually sort of heading back your way and things. The Two of Wands is for Virgo. You are dealing with, again, you're actually dealing with someone who's having to make a choice. They're having to put down, again, one new start to come for another one. But this is all more passion orientated than clarification orientated, which we had for Taurus. Okay, yours is wanting a new start, but already having something, and you have to drop that something to go for your new start, if that makes sense. They're both new starts in a way. One's if you drop one, you'll be having a new start in what you're existing in, because you've dropped whatever else you were juggling with. If you drop the existing one and go for the new one, well, it's just a new start. But it is all passion orientated for you. Okay. Right, Libra, you have got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is literally someone wants to come. They're coming fast, and they're coming to tell you something to literally clear the air. Okay, they're not feeling like it will go any further. I think they feel that the bridge is burnt, and they're going to have to shout over the chasm which the bridge was spanning. Okay, they don't think they can actually repair this bridge and make amends for you, but they do want to let you know why they done what they done. Okay, so that is your card I'm getting off that Knight of Swords. Libra. Scorpio, you have got the Death card. The Death card is just the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. It could be said to be like a wheel of fortune, an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. It's a way of thinking what's died in this particular case. There's someone out there who thought of you one way, and they've seen something, they've learned something, possibly they've realized it, they had their rose-tinted glasses on, or they didn't have their rose-tinted glasses on, as the case may be, and they're now seeing you in a totally different light. They're seeing you as well, the total opposite, 180 degrees from what they were seeing you at. Obviously, the cards in the pre-cut, this one here, they all sort of add together into this read. And so I'm applying a little bit of that Wheel of Fortune energy onto that. That's 180, the whole 180 turnaround thing. Okay? Whatever it was, however it was they thought of you, perhaps they thought you were a bit of a snob in a posh car. Yeah? They're realizing that, well, at the end of the day, it's just a car. Yeah? Okay, maybe you had the money to buy it outright. Maybe you just got it on finance. But they're realizing, well, it's just a car. It's a car that they wanted, so they got it. Then it doesn't make them a snob. Okay? So that's how your person is feeling about you. The Two of Cups out for Sagittarius. Again, it's another soulmate card. I would like to just point out here, I said like the energies, right at the beginning when I was talking about the monthly overview, and I said I categorize them all into just the types of fire, or the types of signs, so water, fire, earth and air, and I said you're all close enough to be going off the same card. Okay, fire, all cups. Okay, we ain't seen what's next there, but so far in the earth signs there is making decisions. Okay, swords all sitting in here. Both these cards are two-sided. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is normally portrayed as a two-faced bitch. Yeah, all nice and pie, or nice and sweet to your face, but then as soon as they're away from you and they're talking to someone else, they're stabbing you in the back, calling you all sorts of nasty things. Yeah, so, and this one is the death of something and the birth of something else. It's two-sided cards. It'll be interesting to see what the next three come out as. But let's get back to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have got the Two of Cups. Again, it's a coming together of energies. It can be seen as a soulmate card. It does depend on what's around it. You have got another soulmate card right above it at the moment. And kind of like you've also got a death card before it, which could say they never did see you as a soulmate, but they now do see you as a soulmate. Okay? But it is a coming together of two energies. I do feel that this is an old energy coming back in. Again, it's that Wheel of Fortune, that's that 180. Something has left, but it's decided it's coming back. What it had was actually better than what it went for. Just to back that up, we've got the Judgment card. And again, it's making a choice. Okay, Judgment, you have to judge on someone. You have to make a decision. Normally, are they guilty or are they innocent? Okay. Judgment card here, and it's also 2 10s. And we've got two 10s. You've got to read all these signs into everything. The Judgment card here is actually dealing with someone in your life. Capricorn is coming back. Okay, someone who was in your past, is now currently in your past, is actually heading back towards you. I feel they're coming in actually quite fast. The energies of the Two of Cups before this, I can feel it's literally drawing them in really quick. And yeah, they want to be part of your life again. A bit like Sagittarius is one there. They sort of realise what they left for wasn't as good as what they had in the first place. And I'm feeling a lot of the grass is not greener on the other side of the fence sort of energy with all these reads. All these cards are coming up with that, okay? And again, as I said here, I said there's an energy, I said it didn't feel like a new energy, it felt like an old energy coming back. And there's the Judgment to tell me it's something from your past coming back to your present to affect your future, as the next card after that. King of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles is all about success. It's about practicality. It's about being down to earth. It's being stable. Okay, and that's what you're dealing with this week, Aquarius. Again, a bit like Aries up there, I don't feel, Aquarius, that this is your incoming energy card. This is your card. You are feeling successful. You are feeling like things are going your way. You are, for want of a better word, feeling lucky. You're feeling that you have created some form of stability around your life. Yes, I feel that you still have things you need to discuss, things that need ironing out, but the sort of energies I'm getting off that card, which is for you, is that everything's good enough at the moment. Yeah, okay, things can be better, but I've got the foundations of a good building in, and I've got the walls up. Yeah, so the windows need to go in, the doors need to be hung properly, and possibly the roof needs to go on. But at the end of the day, I can now go into my building and it's safe and secure. Okay, that's kind of like what I'm feeling for you off that card. Don't ask me where the whole building thing just came from. It just popped into my head. It means something for someone watching, trust me. Now, there's the other two from the read. It's kind of like nowhere near where I said it would really like to be. But anyway, Two of Pentacles. Pisces, you have got the Two of Pentacles. In my opinion, the minor arcana of the Wheel of Fortune is a juggling of energies. It's a juggling of things in general, to be quite honest. But generally, it's the energies which are being juggled more than the actual practicality side of it all. Yes, it's Pentacles. It's all about like physical, materialistic things, but everything is controlled by energy at the end of the day. It is the change of energy. You are juggling one energy into another, or in fact, in this particular case, your person is juggling one energy into another. They're juggling a way of thinking, like that Death card up there. That's changing, and it's like they have their old way of thinking and they have their new way of thinking. They're juggling both. Sometimes the new way of thinking is taken over. Some way the old way of thinking kicks back in. Your person is being very indecisive at the moment. That it might as well have been the King of Cups. They want to come towards you. They want to take the leap, but there's something holding them back. Okay, some prior connection, some prior commitment, I feel. And we will find out that in the reads throughout the week as well. I'm not going to promise, because promises are only ever made to be broken. But I will try my best to actually get some more reads done this week. Yes, I'm going to have actually just as busy or even more busier week this week than I had last week, or next week than I had this week. But I will try a little harder to actually get on with it and do some reads for you all. Okay, so that is the overall energies for you all this week coming in. Now, if it's your birthday this week, Cancer, I'm now going to clarify that Queen of Wands for you and what it means for you this week in a little bit more detail for my birthday Cancerians. But for the rest of you, feel free to watch if you haven't already tuned out. If you have tuned out, I'm talking to no one. But feel free to watch. I don't mind. There may be a message in it for you. If you're feeling compelled to watch, there probably is a message in it for you. Okay. If your person is a Cancerian with a birthday this week, it might be a message for you. It doesn't really matter. I don't believe in cross watchers. As I keep saying, the astrology shouldn't really be in tarot anyway. If you are watching a tarot reading, it's because there's something in there you need to hear. Okay, if you're watching a cross-watch tarot reading, so you're watching someone else's star sign, there's something in there you need to hear. Maybe you're going to have to learn about something about them through this read or through that read or whatever read you're watching. Remember, you've all come to watch tarot for a reason. You're not doing it just for the sheer pleasure of it. Well, some of you are. No, some of you are doing it for research purposes because you're thinking of starting your own tarot channel yourself, etc., etc. Some of you are watching because you're checking out the competition, but they are your reasons. I said everyone comes for a reason. Some of those reasons are to learn, and some of those reasons are to learn what the competition is doing. Okay, anyway. Okay, right, what have we got there? We got Temperance, the Hermit, and the Page of Cups. Okay. As I said, this isn't your typical backstabbing queen I'm feeling. I'm feeling more of a queen of passion, a feminine energy of passion for you, Cancer. Okay. They are wanting to come in with some sort of small, I'm not going to say token, and it's not an apology. They're wanting to come in with some sort of small message of love. They're bringing you make them feel very much like a child. Okay, or they could be quite a bit younger than you, and they're actually feeling that age gap as they come in and talk to you. I said they are very much like you, Cancer. The Hermit card sitting there. They do like their home life more than putting on a face for the world outside, which is what they do because they are a Queen of Wands energy after all. What they show everyone else isn't exactly how they really feel. They get home, they kick their shoes off, they get in their comfies, and that's it. And although I said it was a feminine energy I'm feeling, it doesn't mean it's a female. It can be a male, but they are just like a feminine energy. Okay. So what is crossing this? We have got the King of Wands. Well, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands don't normally get on. They're very argumentative behind closed doors. Okay. But in this particular case, it's kind of clarifying that it's not actually a female I'm talking about. It's more likely a male because I said all that, and then it's crossed with the King of Wands. But the King of Wands is also a little bit of a player. And from this deck, it comes with a cockerel. The cockerel represents about 3 o'clock in the morning, but when it's with the Queen and King of Wands in this deck, it's actually meaning early morning calls or early morning departures. Okay? Because that's the kind of energy from both the King and Queen of Wands as well. They are kind of like players. They might meet someone in a pub and go home with them and then leave in the early hours of the morning to go back to their own proper home with their own proper family. Okay, I'm not saying for 1 minute that you are dealing with this energy. I am dealing with you, but what I am saying is you are dealing with a very passionate energy. It's not love driving them towards you. It is passion. It is lust. I'm now getting Tina Turner singing in my head about love being a second-hand emotion. And it is a second-hand emotion. Love is something that's born out of lust a lot of the time. A lot of the time we are drawn to each other by lust, and then love develops from it. Okay, and that is what's driving this Queen of Wands towards you, Cancer, this week. It is a lust, a passion to satisfy their own needs. But I feel it's wants to be a long-term satisfaction. It's not the normal. I'm both the king and the queen there. I'm not feeling the normal, let's get my underway and move on to the next one. Okay, so that is your read. Hope it resonates with you. If it does, please like, subscribe, share and comment. Any of my cross watchers or people who are viewing because they needed a message as well. Yeah, hope it resonates with you. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. And I really should say that bit at the end of the actual main read when I still have most of the people watching. Okay, thank you very much and catch you all soon.